It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That, of course, is Dio with Time to Burn.
Yeah.
And we are celebrating the release of Chris's new book, Just Call Me Chris, about his industrial accident. He suffered a little over 20 years ago, a manuscript that he started way back in 1994 and just finished it.
That's right.
It's hard to write a book, right, Chris?
It's not easy. I mean, it's certainly not easy to relive fucked up places in your life. That's for damn sure. But it's done and it's out. And, you know, I think people that have seen it so far have thought that it's okay. So,
sure.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, good stuff. But we've been hanging out here tonight in the Aiken Man Palace in Studio B with our good friend Jackal One, and of course we just did a nice segment with Rockin' Randy.
Yeah,
Randy, you're killing me over here, brother. Is your monitor on there, Chris?
It is.
I can hear it.
There we go.
All right. I could hear it feeding back on me a little bit. But anyway, we're going to make a phone call.
Yeah, we are. Let me call right now.
We're going to talk to our only affiliate.
Our station manager.
Corey. Yeah. Upper management.
That's right.
Upper management over at Uncontrolled Noize.
That's right.
And Corey's going to come on the air and talk to us.
Hail and kill.
Hey, hail and kill, Corey. How are you?
I'm doing good. Probably better than I should.
What do you mean you're better than you should? What does that mean? You're sounding like you're very careful, just like Randy over here.
Just kind of inebriated right now.
You're inebriated. You're drinking?
A little bit.
So are you having your own Call Me Chris release party at the Uncontrolled studio?
I guess, because we can't be there.
Yeah,
so.
You're just drinking along with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Chris, turn your monitor on just low enough to where Jackal can hear it.
Turn my monitor on?
Yeah, just but low, but so he can hear it.
Can you hear it?
Phone's there, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
it's over here.
All right. So anyway, obviously the Uncontrolled Noize is the flagship station for the Classic Metal Show, and we were sharing the program schedule with such greats as Eddie Trunk and the Tour Bus, and just notable shows like that. Although we paled in comparison, but I guess they're no longer part of the Uncontrolled Noize program schedule. So what's going on?
Well, okay, we know the deal with Trunk. Well, Chris knows the deal with Trunk. Pretty much what it came down to is that we were paying them a fee to carry their show.
Can you mention the fee, or is that just something you don't want to discuss?
No, I can. It's $1,000 a year.
$1,000 a year. Okay.
Yep. And it was the same for the tour bus.
$1,000 for Ralph and the tour bus?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, exactly.
I wouldn't give you a nickel for that.
Well, okay, now the deal was that, we do it quarterly.
Okay.
And we would be able to fill our own spots in there. However, we got national spots that fill up our entire hour clock.
Okay.
And as you know, for as far as internet stuff goes, it's kind of hard to fill those spots.
Right.
So...
Take your time. Take
it easy. Slow down, Corey. Slow down.
All right. Well, I'm a little frustrated at this point. No, we ended up paying 4 times as much for royalties this year.
Right.
And we have to pay for every song that they play on their show and play their ads. And we have zero availability, so to speak.
Meaning what? Meaning they wouldn't promote you?
No.
Well, let me ask you something. Now, if you were playing, obviously you mentioned that you would be paying the royalties on the music that they play on their show. Right. Wouldn't the royalties be paid again and again and again if that show is obviously broadcast in other mediums as well? So basically the royalties are stacking up even though it's the same show?
Yeah, because we have about 21,000 listeners a week.
Wow, look at you.
So we have to cover that entire thing, So if they play like Rat, we got to play that times 21,000.
Wow.
For every song that they play, you know, and it adds up, and we're getting no help. So
out they go.
Stuck.
Right. So what did the bill come out to before you decide to cut the tie?
Well, we were able to cover that through a conglomerate kind of a thing, like streamlicensing.com. We were able to like do a deal where they would actually count our minutes and hours and songs, and we were able to cover that every month, and it would come to about, I don't know, probably $300-400 a month.
Holy shit!
$300-400 a month.
Yep, and it tripled.
It tripled
at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
Ooh.
So, on top of that, plus paying their fees to air their show and play their songs and run their advertising with no,
with no help,
compensation.
Right. So did you reach out to Trunk or to the tour bus and say, hey, how about helping promote our station?
Yeah, well, I did the Trunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not really sure that Ralph really knows what the deal is here, so I don't want to speak anything bad about him because he's been pretty cool with us. But we're at the point now where I can't afford it, you know?
Right.
So it comes to the point of whether or not to keep the station going or, keep these 3 hours on Saturday.
Right.
I don't think it's really worth it at this point, so...
Well, you're not cutting us, are you?
Well, no. You guys are cheap in comparison, so...
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Literally.
Right. So, that's the whole deal there. It wasn't that Eddie was being a dick. It might have been a syndicator, who wasn't willing to, work with us.
Have you
a barter situation?
Have you spoken to Eddie directly?
No, never.
Never?
Never.
So this guy worked on your station and you were not granted the privilege of speaking to him?
Right, for 2 years.
Jeez.
Yep.
Wow.
And now I have talked to Ralph.
Sure.
And he's been, really cool, but I don't think he quite gets how things work, as far as what we got to pay and everything, because he used to work on terrestrial stations.
Right.
Which is totally different, and it's totally barter because, they get money for the ads that are played. But we play the same ads, and like I said, we got 21, 22K listeners every week, so he should be getting something back from that, I would hope.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a show in a big city.
Right. That's what I was thinking, at least, halfway decent market anyway.
Right. Well,
I don't know, man. I'm perplexed. So we got to fill 3 hours now because I can't afford that. So.
Well, there's always angry, drunk, and loud.
Well, we got him going already in Trunk's place, and actually he has more listeners. So.
There's also Moose Radio.
Yeah, Moose Radio's out there.
No.
It's a quality program.
There's also what is it called? The Swiffer?
Yeah, the Swiffer bitches.
The Swiffer, the what?
The Swiffer bitches.
The Swiffer bitches. That's a new one Neeley and I discovered this week.
No, I haven't heard that one yet.
Oh, you will.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's tough, but we're gonna hang on as much as we can. And actually, the guy who's on the other line with me, we're gonna try to put together a show together and just fill those 3 hours. So,
right.
With AOR too, Bill out there. So,
right.
Hey, Corey, did you get my quarterly bill?
No. Is there one?
Yeah, I mailed it last week. I was hoping maybe your office would cut that check. I'm on a 15-day payment schedule here. So
15 days, only 15.
Just 15.
Yeah, well, you're fucked.
You get all this greatness for nothing.
I know. No, you guys rule, though. And, you know, I thank you guys for believing in us and hanging out with us, because we're going to stick around as much as we can.
Sure.
All right, man.
$1,000 a year for both the tour bus and Eddie.
Yep.
And neither drew the numbers we do, right?
No, you're right. Exactly. Saturday nights are our best nights, so.
So, Corey, what is it about our dumb show that fucking draws people? What do you think it is that makes people listen to our stupidity?
Well, I think it's the stupidity. You know, obviously.
Are you calling me stupid?
What?
Not you. No, it's the other guy. The one who writes books. No, honestly, no. You know what? Personally, what I think it is that, you know, you guys are honest. And, you know, the thing with, you know, even with Talking Metal, what you guys did this year was amazing. You know, the whole makeup and, you know, I thought that was cool, personally. I know you got some shit, Chris, for that, but I think the thing with Mark was actually pretty cool, you know?
Well, thanks, I guess.
Chrisophile.
All right, Corey.
Oh, no.
All right, Corey, they're telling us you're out of time.
Oh, fine.
All right, man, we're going to jump out, but hail and kill.
And go.
There we go.
You know, don't hold back there, Corey.
Yeah, take it easy with your fast talking there, buddy.
Enough with the language.
Yeah,
Jeez.
easy. Holy smokes.
This is a family show.
My God, this is a Christian network here.
You know?